Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I think it's going to be a beautiful day. It's the very, very start of the day, really early in the morning. And I've just come out to this most beautiful, crisp, fresh air. There's still a bit of snow on the mountains. The sun's coming up. The birds are singing and it's just magnificent. And like you, I've got 24 hours in front of me. We don't know how many of those 24 hours we've got, how many more days, months, years we've got in our life. So I'm out here in my pyjamas appreciating a beautiful new day. So I always ask this question, what will I do today? What will I achieve today? What will I learn today? What yummy food will I eat today? What great exercise will I do today? Who will I meet today? What will I experience today? What am I thankful for? Which are all really positive things. On the reverse of that, there's a really interesting question. How much time do we waste and what do we waste time on? And it's interesting because a lot of people share with me they want to get stuff done, but they're busy. And I always ask, busy doing what? I like to be effective rather than busy. I think that's a great word. And there's a lot of, would it be fair to say there's a lot of time wasting that goes on? I'll use an example. I have people share with me that they open up their social media to just look at one video or look at one post or just check their feed. And 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours later, they're still on social media, checking their feed, looking at what other people are doing, living their life through a screen, watching other people's lives. And what can you get done in 2, 3, 4 hours? For me, that's an enormous amount of time to learn, to exercise, to appreciate yummy food, to invest time with my gorgeous husband, with my beautiful puppy dogs. We only get 24 hours in every day. It's like a special new gift that you can open up every day. Here I am at the start of the day, opening my beautiful gift for today. And as I always share, I start my day uniquely, I think. What's the first thing that you do when you wake up? When your eyes flutter open in the morning, what's the first thing that you do, the first thing you say, the first thing you think, the first input that goes into your brain? And could that have an effect on the rest of your day? So if you open up your phone and you read the news and you read gossip or criticism or nasty comments about people, what kind of stuff is that putting into your brain at the start of the day? If breakfast is the most important meal of the day, what breakfast are you feeding yourself to nourish your brain, to put nutrients and energy into your body for the rest of the day? And we eat food and we eat words and we eat videos and we eat input into our brain. Do you waste time looking at other people's lives versus living your own life? I think that's a great question. Do you waste time criticizing other people, pulling people down, gossiping? People come to me, and this is just a classic example of me. If somebody comes to me and says, Rowie, did you hear? Usually that's how gossip starts. That's the start of the sentence. Rowie, did you hear? And if someone's going to gossip to me or they start to gossip to me, I always put my hands up and I say, stop. If you're going to gossip to me, that means you could gossip about me, and that could mean that you're a gossip. So how about you stop? I'm very privileged that most people don't gossip to me after that first interaction. I don't want to waste any time, not 1 minute of my 24 hours do I want to waste on gossip, negativity. I can't get that time back. How about you? For me, 24 hours is 24 hours of investment. And my question is always, how will I get a return on my investment versus waste that time? I can never get it back. So criticizing, negativity, gossiping, looking at the way other people live their lives. I always ask this question during the day. What am I doing right now that's heading me towards my goals versus away from my goals? Is what I'm doing right now affecting my life in a positive or negative way? And if it's negative, whether it's a thought, an action, a person, doesn't matter. I just get the hell out of there, whether it's out of my own headspace or out of the environment. I don't want to waste any time. I've seen too many people whose lives have been cut short where, I think the human race now we know we can live to at least 120. Longevity experts are suggesting we could live to 40, 150, 160 if we look after ourselves. And could that mean that we look after our brain as well as our body? Knowing that Alzheimer's and dementia Old age, headspace diseases are some of the biggest killers in the world, and aging itself is, some longevity experts suggest, a disease that we have complete control over. We can't stop the aging process chronologically, and we're all going to die. But there's two things. Could we live much, much longer if we look after ourselves, barring accident? The answer is yes. And could our quality of life be awesome, or do we choose for it to be average, or do we choose for it to be ugly? And is it possible that we get to choose? At the start of every day, this beautiful gift, this beautiful canvas that we're all given, 24 hours to invest in exactly the way we want to. And then at the end of the day, we can ask the question, what return did I get on my investment? What did I learn today? Who did I invest time with today? What was the return on my 24-hour investment? Did I eat yummy food, or did I diet? What a waste of time. How much time, energy, effort, brain space do we waste on what I can't have, shouldn't have, mustn't have, don't have, versus what can I have? I always ask that question. What can I put into my life rather than take out of my life? What can I eat and enjoy and appreciate versus what can't I have? What amazing exercise experience, a huffy puffy, heavy lifting, punching, kicking, what awesome exercise experiences can I have versus I have to burn calories? What a waste of headspace. Burn calories, burn fat. How many steps did I do? What percentage of macronutrients did I put into my body today? As you probably guess, I'm not one of the people that wants to waste time on that kind of a headspace. I want my 24 hours to be fun, to be exciting, to be energetic. I want to invest time with the people that I love, doing the things that I love, learning lots of stuff, appreciating beautiful things. And that's why I always come out here first thing in the morning, because I want to appreciate the start of the day. I want to make sure that I get fresh air and sunshine first thing so that I can get as much of it as possible. I love being outside. I love eating yummy food. I love exercise. I love learning. I love investing time with you. And that's what Romax is all about. Living every 24 hours to the max. So thank you for coming to Romax today. Thank you for sharing the start of this beautiful day with me in my pajamas. May your day be living to the max, because you are healthy, fit and strong. You have a career or business that you love. You are financially free, or on track to being financially free. You have beautiful people in your life, and you don't waste time on any of the things that tend to waste our time. Living other people's lives, talking about other people, gossiping, all those things that waste our time. And I'll give you a classic example, just a quick one. I don't know if Albert Einstein actually said this, and I think there's a quote of Albert Einstein saying, I didn't say half the stuff that people said I did. But there's a quote that is accredited to Albert Einstein, which is, there's three kinds of people in the world. There's geniuses who talk about the future and they brainstorm great ideas. There's average people who talk about what's going on in the world and what we did yesterday. You know, those conversations, how are you and what are you doing and what did you do on the weekend? And then there's nasty, horrible, and he calls them losers. People who waste time gossiping, being negative, being nasty, wasting time on things that don't add value to the world. May we never do that. May every minute of every day be adding value to the world, adding value to our life, adding value to the people around us, and enjoying every single minute of this beautiful day. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got this magical feeling that it's going to be an awesome day today. Woohoo! Ha ha ha!